My name's Nelson, Mike Nelson. 50 weeks in the year, I'm a professional skin diver. The other 2, I take a vacation. How do I spend it? Skin diving, of course. Where? Well, this year I'd picked Nassau in the Bahamas. But there was no sense trying to explore everything in one day. I had 2 wonderful weeks for that. And then there was a lot to see above water, too. I'd go to my room, take a shower, and then explore Nassau topside. This vacation was going to be spent just the way I wanted. For once, no one was going to tell me what to do.
Mike Nelson?
Yeah?
All right, Vince.
My vacation was over. And maybe my career as a skin diver, too. My visitors meant no harm, except to my vacation plans. Vincent Rica and Nancy Stewart were here in Nassau on orders from the United States Secret Service to find something that had only been lost since World War II.
Those days, the Nazis were pretty active down around here. They operated out of a little country called San Carlos. You know it?
Oh, yeah.
Well, they paid off their stooges in counterfeit American dollars. Only the last payroll plane never made it. It crashed off the coast, somewhere inside the 3-mile limit.
With $2 million worth of these on board.
$2 million?
You can't tell in here, but under a special light, you can see the salt water stains.
Well, then this means that they've already found them, huh?
Yeah, but only 11 of these have turned up. So chances are we can probably get most of the $2 million back.
Why doesn't Washington ask San Carlos to get them back?
They did. San Carlos promised to find the wreck and catch the salvages. They didn't. It's our move now. We're on our own, unofficially, Mike. What do you say?
What do I say?
Can do?
Well, I don't know. In the first place, I'll need all my equipment and...
You've got it.
I have?
The Coast Guard's got your own boat standing by at Prince George Dock right now.
Oh, you were pretty fast, don't you?
And Nancy here will be a lot of help to you.
What do you mean, she's gonna go with me?
I'm a qualified diver, Mike.
Well, I don't know. I think it's a good idea.
And look, where you're going, they speak Spanish, right? I speak Spanish.
She's also a very good cook.
You are? Okay, it's a deal. Always hate doing my own cooking. It's only a short run from Nassau to San Carlos, but it was long enough for us to work up a fairly convincing story about why we wanted to explore the offshore waters. They happen to be happy hunting grounds for dolphins. We decided to represent ourselves as marine biologists, and I won the honor of selling that idea to Senor Arturo Mendez, the San Carlos Minister of Marine. Senor Mendez seemed to do pretty well for himself. 5 minutes' talk with His Excellency explained how he did it, not just through charm. He had judgment, too, such as, well, he knew when to apply pressure and where.
Nothing would please me more, senor, than to have you study the dolphins of San Carlos. Only some of my fellow citizens might object.
I don't understand why.
What makes men do anything? Love and fear. Love of money, fear of losing it. Your researches might cost our fishermen a catch or two. Life is hard for them, senor.
I see.
Indeed, without the emergency fund maintained by this ministry, many of them would starve. Regrettably, the fund is depleted now. Until it is replenished, there is nothing I can do.
Well, thanks just the same.
When it is replenished, senor, your request will present no difficulties.
Oh, I wonder, senor, this fund of yours...
It is not mine, senor. I am merely the administrator.
Well, does the fund accept contributions from private individuals?
In what amounts?
Oh, say, $500?
I have no choice, senor, but to accept such a contribution on behalf of the fund.
Make this up to you, senor, as administrator.
Please. The fishermen of San Carlos thank you, senor. May good fortune attend your research. You will have your permits within the hour.
The coastline of San Carlos is only 53 miles long, and we were able to rule out the inshore fishing grounds in advance. Had the plane come down there, by now some trawler would have snagged the wreckage in its drag lines. That left a relatively small area for searching, and with an underwater TV camera to sweep the ocean floor for us, it didn't look like too rough a job. But for quite a while, all that came up was sun-dappled pictures of ocean floor. Then we spotted something a lot more interesting. Just what, we couldn't be sure.
Do you think we found it?
I don't know. Maybe. I'll tell you in a few minutes.
Hey, aren't you gonna let me help?
Yeah, sure. I haven't tasted that cooking of yours yet. Bake a cake.
See you on TV.
Nancy saw me on TV, all right. But what did I see? A coral-covered anchor. So it was back to looking at the ocean floor again. Another hour. The scenery was beautiful, but that wasn't what we were after. Then suddenly, there it was. What we were looking for. It had to be.
That's it, Mike. That's the plane.
Yeah, it looks like it. It's a tail assembly, anyway. Finding the rest of it, though, and the money might not be this easy.
Alone, no. But if you let me help, it'll be a cinch.
I'm gonna check this out alone first. It might be booby-trapped.
I anchored a buoy over the target area, then headed down toward the wreck. It wasn't booby-trapped, except by Father Neptune. He had planted some spiny sea urchins aboard. The rest of the wreckage was nowhere in sight. I was going to need help, lots of it, to find that counterfeit loot. Nancy was more than willing to join the search party. She belonged in the Secret Service. She found the first money box. It opened easily, too easily for anything underwater all this time, which meant the other salvagers had opened it first and removed a few samples.
I still don't understand why, Mike. Why didn't they take it all once they found it?
I have no idea. Unless they had to clear out all of a sudden. And when they came back, they couldn't find the wreck.
Well, it's lucky for us they quit.
Looks like they're back on the job again.
I think they wrecked our compressor.
Yeah, I guess they figured they'd put us out of business once we let them back to the wreck.
Are we out of business?
I don't know. I think I can fix it. It's more important that I fix them.
Oh.
Now look at them. They might have glasses.
You think that's where they came from?
Yeah. And I'm gonna invite them back.
What are you? Go ahead with what?
Do some pasting.
If our mystery guests did come back, we'd be waiting for them. Not on board, of course. 20 feet below our cruiser instead, where we could spot anything coming alongside. We didn't have to wait very long.
Come on aboard.
Well, at least you got one of them.
Yeah. He'll tell us what we want to know. If he doesn't tell us, he'll tell Commissioner Mendes. Come on, you.
We were so sure we had it made that Nancy went to cable the good news in code to her partner, Vince Rica.
Rest assured, my friends, we shall catch the other conspirator also. So, even though you found no dolphins, you did find a treasure.
Only a part of it. I'm sorry that we misled you, Senor Mendez.
Ah, in a good cause. Perhaps it may benefit the poor fishermen of San Carlos.
Oh, I'm afraid not. The treasure happens to be counterfeit.
You're joking.
No, you see, the money was manufactured by the Nazis. Nobody knew it, of course, not even their paymaster here.
Senor, do we have your permission to continue our work?
How long will it take?
Oh, the wreck is scattered over a wide area. I'd say, a week or more, maybe.
These next few days usually are the best in the year for our fishermen.
Oh, well, we wouldn't want your fishermen to suffer without compensation.
Oh, no, Senor Nelson. Already you have been too generous. No, please.
Well, is there anything else we can do?
I don't think so. Oh, wait. There is a brisk market, I am told, for unusual war documents. You may find some such curiosities in the wreckage. If so, the proceeds might bring great benefits.
To the emergency fund.
Exactly.
Well, I don't know if we'll find anything like that down there, but...
But if you do, you will make them available, huh?
Oh, certainly. We want to do everything that we can to help the fund.
Thank you, Senor. Senorita.
The next morning, we went down to work again. To speed up the search, we split our forces once more. Perhaps it was a woman's intuition. Once again, she found something before I did. What I found wasn't a money box this time, but a dispatch case encrusted with coral. Nancy was all for taking it topside right away, but I vetoed that one, because our first job was finding counterfeit 10 spots. So I stashed the dispatch case for a later pickup. Nancy seemed to want to surface in a hurry. Nancy? You bushed?
Yeah.
Now, let's take this off you, huh? You sit down.
Thank you. I'm all right, Mike. Just give me a few minutes rest.
Okay. By that time, I'll be up again.
With the dispatch case, please.
Yeah, personal favor to you. Matter of fact, I was kind of curious about that case myself. Apparently, there were others who were curious about that case, too. With my hands free, I decided to meet these troublemakers head on. As soon as his spear missed, one of them beat a fast retreat. That gave me better odds with the other fella. recognized my prisoner. I had arrested him the day before. What was going on?
Nancy! Hey, Nancy! Nancy, where are you?
In here, Senor Nelson. She's my prisoner. I will take the dispatch case, please.
So you were the Nazi paymaster at San Carlos, huh?
An outrageous slander. Now put down the case. Glorious day, Senor Nelson. Truly. A pity it is your last as a free man.
Yeah, it's funny. Now that you were my prisoner.
Until we reach the harbor.
Yeah. And the harbor police take over.
You forget, Senor, the harbor police are under my command. Buenos dias, compañeros. Arrest this man. And his woman also.
Si, Senor Commissioner. On what charge?
Conspiracy, assault. I will present particulars another time. And for the moment, take the rope off my wrist.
Would you like to hear my side of this?
Have you lost your senses? I gave you an order.
He follows mine, Senor. Presidente Blanco himself authorized me to arrest you.
On what charge?
Treason. The particulars will be presented later when the American agent arrives from Washington.
His name wouldn't be Rica by any chance.
It is. You uncovered evidence linking Senor Mendez to the Nazis during the war.
Lies! Slander!
Not according to what's in this case. Every paper is countersigned by a man named Hitler, including his instructions to his paymaster here, Senor Arturo Mendez. Yeah.
Come, Senor.
Good work. What do you say, woman? Shall we go down and get the rest of that money before Vince gets here?
What's your hurry?
I want to get this job over with. I'm on my vacation, remember? Hello there. I'm Lloyd Bridges. Skin diving is fun and adventure for young and old, but it can be dangerous. So know the sport well and don't take any chances. Be with you next week for another exciting sea hunt.